When I open the window, the breeze gently swaying, the rhythm of the sunlight pushes me back. When I tie my new shoes, I'm already ready to step out. I'll softly put away the tears of yesterday when I hold my heart full of anticipation. Cherry blossom petals will softly rise. I'm sure this road will shine brightly. No matter how many times I get lost, even if there are days when you have to stop, with the light of spring beside me, I can start walking again. Spring color steps, the future continues, one step at a time. I'm sure you'll be fine. Ride the wind, let your heart skip a beat. Let's go down my own path. On the first page of a new notebook, I'm not sure what words to write in the first page of my new notebook, but it's okay, I'm sure every moment will become an important story. I looked up under the blue sky, I saw a shard of my dream shining through. Let's take a deep breath and step out again. Spring is waiting for you. Spring color steps, they go on forever. Let's go greet the future with smiles. Even my tears are gently dyed. Take the new me with you. Spring breeze gently caresses my cheeks in the morning. Your fragrance is softly melting away. When I close my eyes, your smile is still the same as it was that day. Still wavering in the depths of my heart. The cherry blossom colored path we walked side by side. The soft time that slips through the palm of your hand. We'll meet again, won't we? Your words are the only thing, all rippling deep in my heart. Whispers on the wind, I feel like it's still reaching somewhere. I'm still wrapped up in the smell of spring. I'm looking for you. The spring breeze A new notebook on the opened page. The future I'm drawing is still white. The spring breeze gently pushes me back. Let's go without hesitation. Yesterday's tears have turned into petals, swaying gently in my heart. In the sunshine, when I close my eyes, I heard the sound of hope. No matter how many times I fall, every time I get up, I get stronger. Under the spring sky, let's laugh once more. Spring smile, the future continues. Every step you take will shine brightly. Every time your smile rides the wind, I'm sure the world will change color. Walking along the rows of cherry blossom trees, little by little I'll look forward. No matter what happens, as long as you keep smiling, I'm sure it'll be alright. Spring smile inside my heart. Seeds of dreams are sprouting in my heart. Your smile will light up someone's day. Let's believe in the magic of spring. I want to deliver it only to you all the time. The spring breeze gently shakes your hair in my shirt sleeve. Where are you going? And the sight of your face smiling, that's all the excitement in my heart. In your basket, you'll find sandwiches and tea, and a few extravagant sweets. When we spread out the sheets, we strike our usual poses. Under the dancing cherry blossoms, your smile flutters in the air. Happy is the word that fits today. There's no day that suits me better than today. Spring day under the sun, you and I walk leisurely in the sun. In the warmth of the sun, my heart is warm, my heart is warm, I'm in love. Strawberries for dessert. You say that, but I wanna give you all of them. I don't know why I wanna give you all of them. Maybe because they're special. Gently lacing our fingertips together. The distance between us slowly draws nearer. When I said I'll come back again, you nodded your head. Spring day, the wind carries a sweet story of just the two of us. The feelings born in the season, I'll always cherish them. In this place where the cherry blossoms dance, let's laugh again next year with the same view, and we'll never change. Spring day under the blue sky. If you're here, that's all that matters. This feeling your basket is your favorite sandwich. Today is a special lunchtime. Yellow skirts sway in the wind. You're smiling, you're dazzling. The moment you spread out the sheet and sit down, handmade heart sandwiches, I'm a little embarrassed. Is it good? I ask, and you ask, and you laugh and say it's amazing. Picnic love in the sun, I'll spend happy hours with you. I wanna carry this feeling on the wind. I wanna tell you how I feel. Sweet strawberries for dessert. I've got cream on your cheeks. Here it is, she says, wiping it off with her fingertips. I wonder if I'm the only one who gets a thrill out of that. When we're lying down side by side and we look up at the sky like it's the future, like a sparkling future. Picnic love, glowing smile. When I'm with you, the world is bouncing. My heart dances in the breeze. A spring-colored melody for just the two of us. ice melts in the wind, in the pale pink streets. The temperature of our softly joined palms, it's like a miracle given by spring. A small promise we made on that day, let's meet here again next year. Where petals danced in the air, in a place of memories, I fell in love with your smile. The falling cherry blossoms wrap around us, the gentle breeze carries your fragrance. In the city in the springtime, two people side by side, I love even the time we spend walking slowly. Just the way you smile next to me, my heart is soft, a melody of spring. On the terrace of the cafe you love, reflected in the window, flowers in full bloom. Let's come back here again next year. I nodded in agreement. Someday, even if this season passes, I want to tell you my unchanging feelings. In the springtime city, two people standing side by side, our fingertips touch, my heart beats faster just by the way you smile next to me. My heart is soft, a melody of spring. What kind of future is waiting for us? I'm sure I'll always remember this view. The spring breeze will softly carry me away. I love you, I want to tell you now. I'll see you again next year at this place. The magic of spring will never be broken. Cherry blossom petals swaying in the night breeze, I think of you every time they softly fall. The crescent moon in the pale red sky, just being next to you makes my heart pound. Every time I wave my hand and say see you later, I feel this love grow stronger, just a little more. Let me hear your voice. Our love story that turns into a spring evening. I feel like I'm melting in this tender time. On this night when your smile lights up, I'll whisper softly, I'll always love you. The reason I'm taking the long way to the station, 'cause I want to be with you for as long as I can. When the road lined with cherry blossom trees, when the road lined with cherry trees comes to an end, them together again next year. Our love story that turns into a spring evening. My heart is melting in the gentle breeze. I hope this faint love won't fade away. I won't let go of the hand that's gently holding mine. Even if the spring has passed and we're in a different landscape, I'll never change the way I feel for you. I swear on this spring evening, our love story, I'll make it bloom again, again in every season. Your side is always my place. I'll always tell you I love you. I can already smell the scent of spring. Your smile suddenly comes to mind. A single petal that flutters in the air. I gently catch it with my fingertips. Even an ordinary morning scene with you, it sparkles and glitters like magic. It's changing colors, a gentle pink story. Softly swaying in the depths of my heart. If I gave this feeling a name, I'm sure it would be love, but I can't tell you yet. Every time the magic of spring comes over me, I love you more than any words I can say. I just wanna be by your side, the voice the wind carries softly. I wanna call your name, the feelings that bloomed in my heart, I wanna tell you now. I look up at the sky next to you. I mumbled a wish into the blue that goes on forever. I mumbled a wish, I wish I could stay like this. When the cherry blossoms fall, will the distance between us, will the distance between us change little by little? I'm anxious, but with you I'm sure. Wrapped in the magic of spring, I see the future in your eyes. I don't care what kind of scenery, I wanna be with you. I reach out my hand to you now. When I feel your warmth, I'll gently close my eyes and smile, because I could say I love you. of the sights I saw with you. I'll see you here again next year. Do you remember the promise we made that day? We walked together along the rows of cherry trees. The moment our fingertips touched, if I could have said I love you, would that have changed things? The wind gently hid the answer. The smell of spring blends in with your scent. My heart is squeezing so hard. I wonder if you're still feeling the same wind. I wonder if you're still feeling the same wind. A memory of pale pink, the spring days I spent with you. Like petals dancing in the wind, like petals dancing in the wind. If I could turn back time, I'd hold you in my arms at that moment. But now I just softly wish, I hope you're smiling. Every time spring comes, I'll think of you. That bench will never change. Your voice rides the wind, echoing far, far away in the wind. Even if a new season comes, I'm sure I'll never forget you. May these feelings remain tender. May it continue to bloom. The town died in spring colors. The memories of walking with you, twinkling in the wind. It's like you're still with me. It's not goodbye, it's thank you. I whisper deep in my heart when these cherry blossoms bloom again. I wonder if I'll be able to smile. When I open the window, a softly scented spring breeze, I suddenly think of you in a moment. The new season changes us little by little, but I'm sure there are some things that will never change. The cherry blossoms of the day we met are blooming again. I love you even more than I did then. Spring breeze carried our prologue. The pale blotches of love are now turning colors. I'll walk with you on the road that goes on forever Cherry color love letter. I wonder if my feelings carried on the spring breeze will reach you. Every time I pass through a tunnel of cherry blossoms, my heart squeezes. I look up at the blue sky and see your profile. I see the words I love you hidden behind your casual smile. I wanna softly deliver this cherry red love letter to you. Every time the season comes, my feelings grow stronger. I can't tell you how I feel, but I feel like I'm gonna disappear in the wind. The wind. Hey, if I could muster the courage, what would you think? Every word we exchanged, I kept it in my heart. Every time I walk next to you, the distance between us grows closer. But someday will this spring turn into a memory? If we remain friends, it's gonna get harder and harder. I want to deliver this cherry red love letter to you softly. I've held on to this feeling and cherished it for a long time. I've cherished it for a long time. I wonder if I can get even a little bit closer to your heart. In a town dyed in cherry blossom rain, your voice echoes. Why didn't I notice it until now? A cherry red love letter you gently received. The miracle of the pale season, burn it into my heart. Thank you for meeting me. If this love will come true, if this love comes true, I wanna smile with you here again next year. If you wake up outside the window, the spring breeze is softly blowing. The path I walked with you side by side, the morning that turns cherry blossom red. A sudden gesture, a shy profile. Everything is still so vivid. Every time the seasons turn, I think of you. I wonder if this thought carried on the wind, will it reach you somewhere far away, but still the same, wrapped in your kindness. spring breeze. Though you're far away, my feelings won't disappear. Cherry blossom petals in the palm of my hand. If I could see you again someday, I love you.
I gently wave to the me of yesterday. Cherry blossom petals soaring in the air. It's like they're tickling the back of my mind. I was a little scared, I stopped. But now I think I understand that at the end of the road that I've lost my way so many times, that there's a bright future waiting for me. In my pocket, a dream I've been clutching. Even though it's still small, I'm sure it'll be fine. The sound that flows through my heart, I'll go on believing in it. Playing the melody of the beginning. I'm sure the first step I take will shine brightly. No matter what scenery awaits, I want to be me. Now let's open a new page. When I open the window, the sky is kind. I'll gently dry yesterday's tears. The familiar scenery will look different. That's enough to make my heart skip a beat. Even if the day comes when I stumble and fall, that day song will push me back. It's okay, over and over again. Over and over again, with a smile on your face. If you hum the melody of the beginning, I'll change my anxiety into courage, leading to an as yet unknown tomorrow. Let's walk down this road, now bathed in the light of spring. Spring breeze gently grazes my cheek. I remember you, the shadows on the tree-lined street, fluttering petals like a letter. I wanna send it to you. The things I couldn't say on the last day we met. Thank you and I love you are still in my heart. I was so timid back then, wasn't I? I just watched your back as you walked away. If
promise we made under the cherry blossoms. Just one more time, let me remember. I'll make a wish on the falling petals. I softly pray for your happiness. If this letter reaches you, if this letter